Hello and welcome back. More Tales of Berseria. Um, Obviously my streaming is kind of just all over the place, and that's kind of just because I'm not a gaming YouTuber. I mean, I might upload a bunch of games, but uh, it's not something I do for a living. So just kind of one of those hobby things.
Take a look at
and
this.
The result of it is
This recipe looks...
Scout ship setting.
I play when I can. Oh, we were headed to the Salts, because we can't actually continue our side quest quite yet.
It's too bad that wasn't the real I freed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, of course not.
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's... ripen?
Lucky Lou.
Quit giving Loppy set confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
No comment.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Oh,
Something wrong?
that's right. Rokuro's wearing a swimsuit.
Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry, I was just deep in thought. Is there something you
I
need
should
from
change
me?
his hairstyle too.
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No,
Eleanor's just
I
like,
drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey,
What?
are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
crazy that
Yes. The
Velvet
only
had the
family
same
I had
thing
at that
happen to
point was my mother. And in all the chaos, all I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me.
Oh, I don't know
I
if the
didn't
mic
want
will pick
anyone
up, but
else
you
to
can say
have to
hello
feel
to
the
the
way
mic,
I did.
Scarlet.
And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Instead of speaking into the mic, she's gonna try to eat it. I might do more just fighting pretty much every enemy that I run into. Primarily just for Dang,
is that?
decent level.
That's called a pangyon, a type of bird native to this area.
Adorable.
Penguin.
Their meat is succulent and tender.
No,
and makes a
don't
lovely
eat the
stew.
penguin.
Wow, what's it taste
I need a penguin
You'd
costume
eat
for
that poor
Laffy said.
thing? Savage.
Exactly.
You're one to
It's
talk, demon.
brutal. Penguin's adorable.
It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
A weirdo.
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
That's probably exactly what
those
she's
of
like
meager
too.
imagination can understand. Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight,
talk
you
to her
could
shit?
say.
Ah. Ah.
So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're
Sure.
not wrong there.
Yes.
Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman.
I mean,
Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking.
okay.
What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
That's something though. You just the chest in Hey. Infu hat. Oh, I go in for ice. Oh. Feels like
Here I come! No escape! Is that all you got? No escape! Out of my way! Next! Is that all you got? Next! Clear off! Twin head! Clear off! Next! No escape! Is that all you got? Clear off! Is that all you got?
yeah,
Come on, really?
Here I come!
shadows rising.
Clear off! Next! Out of my way! Next!
Come on, really?
The great thing about balloons is, I mean, it doesn't matter if you. I think battle music garb is just. Eisen. Eleanor's okay on her. And they look okay on him. Hurry. Ah, here it is. Oh. Well. His hair less spiky. Well, there's a pop by the doctor. Yep. Got kind of a tropical area.
So how do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This
I mean, I
place
don't
was
know
even
what,
more relaxed
how I
before
feel about
the
your
opening,
island quite
but
yet, because
recently,
I
a lot
literally
of our
just got
young
here.
folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
Basically.
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
You do have to give young people the freedom to be themselves, but you also kind of have to make sure that as an adult, you make sure they're making a good decision. The children very much do need proper direction when growing up. Because they're not grounded in reality. Initially. And so you kind of have to just make sure they don't stray too far from sound direction, while also letting them, express and be children, because children have to be children. That's important too. But I think one of the really interesting things with the commentary as a whole, I can actually go, is commentary as a whole just kind of shows how you respond to the world. In the sense that, you know, you're interacting with a game or a piece of media or, you know, whatever else based on how you view the world around you. And in that sense, it's a good way to judge someone's character. Because, you know, when you're commentating, you're not really, unless you script it, you're not filtering what you say or how you say it. You're just kind of speaking. And in that sense, what happens is, you know, when you speak without thinking a whole lot about it, words that are
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
well, this is gonna be
Who? Me?
oh,
I
it's
don't think I've
Rokuro
done
this
much
time.
that
Okay.
needs repenting.
No, my son, you must be mistaken, for I can tell just from how you dress that a great
Sir,
many
he's
sins
blind
weigh
and can't
heavily
hear.
upon your
He's
heart.
reading your
But
lips.
it's not too late for you yet. You must confess your sins and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
No, all I wield are my swords.
Well,
I
have
mean,
you
he makes
hurt
a good
anybody with
point
your
that
swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Ah, then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes, I'll reflect upon the error of my ways. Wait, what?
Broker just turning around on the priest. But you very much commentary show how you interact with world around. And that does say a lot for your personality, because when you're not thinking, you speak out of the abundance of your heart. Essentially, how you normally interact with things, you know, whether it be complaining or negativity or positivity or looking at the world in a strange way that other people don't. And this all very much shows up when you commentate. And that's also why, you know, people tend to feel like they know streamers really well, or are able to gauge their personalities. Of course, some people put on an act when they stream. Be sure that is probably, I don't know. But you have a lot of people that don't. I work a normal job. I don't care enough about trying to act like something I'm not, or to stream. Rather, I guess, just pretty much everywhere, it's just it's too much of a bother to just act like something I'm not, because just it'd be tiring to do that.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff.
I do find it interesting
Long ago,
that
before people knew how to build seafaring
so
vessels, Midgan and
in
Southgan
designing
were separate countries.
fantasy
Then our
games,
ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs.
we take
Floated all the way to Midgan.
so much, or
Midgan
people take so
craftsmen
much
were
from
amazed to see a
reality,
whole raft cross the open sea,
so you
return
have
with our
like this
ancestors here to Southgand.
exaggerated
He had used the
version
Natant
of
logs
many
to build
things.
a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the age of exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan
You end up
declared
something
war on
having
Southgan.
that feels
Ironically
fantastical
enough,
and new, and is very
It was
much just
ships made from trees from their
things that
islands
already
enemies
exist.
used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still like to joke about it. They'd say, age of exploration, more like age of exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigans. This must have been a really fun place.
So anyway, rants aside, we've kind of gotten to a point where we're a pretty decent level, and last chest here is we're decently leveled, to the point where we're not struggling a ton on the fights. Unless we get like comboed for 100.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Well, we didn't ask anyone either.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Oh, about
Hmm,
100
hard
years
to
ago.
say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Decade
Take
ago.
this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat. It's them.
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorius has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
I feel like
Yes. I'll try to make you proud, sister.
we're gonna end up running into
They're
Oscar.
sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I really
I had
Better
better
off
get
if my-
going.
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
Be another demon on a leash.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Yes. Thank you.
Sister,
I know, I worry too much. but I just can't help myself.
Normal doting
So,
sister.
there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
None, it's true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
But there. Ball of muscle.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And
I don't think that's
then
the.
isn't it
I don't think that's the
possible
problem.
she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
while we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
Merry band of misfits isn't so united.
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and
Good
feelings?
question.
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu.
No, that's a bad idea.
No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Mogulu, or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes, but it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
I mean, Velvet, you're also older girl.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them
Well,
quarrel.
at least in terms
Not
of the
even
game.
once.
Did you ever
What,
fight
she's
with
19?
your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
It seemed like he was having fun.
Sometimes you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child. Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet.
Clearly, you're
Malachim are
my
just
brother.
tools to
Or
exorcists.
clearly, you're Velvet's
She
brother.
can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malachim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him. Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Our expedition has returned. An excellent time.
Scout ship.
Excellent timing on that, I guess. Well, goes fire. Actually, surprisingly. I should put
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like... And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Ugh. Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies, spies listening everywhere!
Okay. More cards. There's mini game play. Back. Dialogues. By the time I actually get
The people of Southgand
the
originally
next,
worshipped Aminoch,
or by the
the
time I upgrade
Empyrean of
one
water.
tier, I can get the next tier of
lives the
equipment.
people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey, but one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
What does it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons.
Watermelons?
Watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons at people?
That's gotta hurt.
Trust me, I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently,
coconuts!
people started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age.
That's not danger, that's
Some
stupidity.
people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak as darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself.
I don't think
If you don't
you should be
want
ashamed
to do
for
the
being
ceremony,
scared.
why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait.
You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
Hey, at least he has heart, right? Infu bounce. Super hard. Rarer pieces. S-Class. Now we'll get S-Class on all. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All the buttons. I do need to get... records for all the modes. Flawless. as a more button mashing. Abysmal button mashing. Fine if I come. That's plus plus. Wow. We'll just roll my hand across the got new records on everything. This, yeah, same outfit, just right along. Probably, yeah. Probably that. What it is. We have cards. I do think this is a fun game. I did not mean to do this. I can maybe salvage it. There's some sense of randomness, but also a sense of strategy. Pretty sad point total there. Or now ally is kind of, I think. As long as you have more points than the opponent. It doesn't necessarily matter how many points you have them. I still win. Pirate hat. Yeah, Eisen could be a true pirate. Instead of a cowboy, he can be a pirate. But I think him calling himself a pirate and having a cowboy hat is slightly funnier. So we're going to stay with that. Okay.
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Well, considering there is that
We will need to be extremely wary.
okay, now that is.
You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, is there
I don't think we have a chance.
the enemies we fought?
Come on, really?
Scout.
Looks like I might have quite the work ahead of me. You can make it. Believe in you. Oh, the other guy's walking away. There we go.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Not sure if the Naga or the
We will need to be extremely wary.
There's a chest back here.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Have you looked in a mirror lately? You really go crazy with all that paper.
4
You
beat
think I'm the
fire
one
combo
that's
8 or
going
higher.
crazy?
Damage from Mystic are affected by the greater user attack and our attack and the lesser target. Kind of effect. Okay. That's and there's benefits
Are we
to
ready
using
for
those
this?
bunch because
I hope I did a good job.
now 2 cat spirits chests I can't open. Both. Going from having enough to open a bunch of chests to not enough to do anything.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Oh wow.
No, I can't.
I went from okay to dead pretty quick there. I guess. And of course I have a dire foe. Oh, Queen Bee, level 48. Okay. This water, earth, onward.
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating?
That one miss is gonna cost me everything.
Can't die here.
Okay.
I can't die here. Disgraceful.
Did you
That
think
was-
you could escape me?
Quite a bit more obnoxious than I thought it was gonna be. Drop rates of 1% when carrying less than 100. Well, I think I'm carrying less than 100 pieces of equipment. Plus all the random junk I've acquired. Quite a bit of call though. The dire foe was quite a bit higher level than it would have normally been. It would have normally been level 38. The jump levels, I dangerous. I could just get a million of the floor again. Clark booth. Arcane bottle, 35,000. Wow. Up level 7 of 12. I think at the very least I'll progress more fighting with battles. I can at least half a bunch of equipment. Master a bunch of it. Start over. Possible.
Are we ready for this?
Oh, of course it's 15. There are a million things to play with. You want to play with the remote.
I refuse to fall here. This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eisen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
Is it?
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Can I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cans with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
No.
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that.
The ribbon's part of his head, obviously. The hat is actually like his skull.
We are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
They're called
Why is it so
Norman.
painful for you?
Because it makes people think
Normal. Norman. It's in the name.
so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say.
Don't say that!
That's a pretty common response there, Rokuro. I'm sorry, that was bad. I don't know, bad.
Woo, it's a biggie!
I do like Laughing Ribbon. I actually had this on Steam at one point, and there is a cheat engine script that you can find online that allows you to like edit a good chunk of the things in the game. So you can like edit what items you have. You can edit the arts you have, what character you are even. So like make yourself an enemy or a boss. It is kind of interesting to mess around with the skills and stuff. Like you give yourself a bunch of enemy skills. I mean, I don't know, like, what even you do with, wanting to be, like, weird enemy or something. You could play the game like that. I don't know why you'd want to. We'll have...
What are those penguins doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, So their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice
Eleanor,
with these crunchy eggs and some rich pango
you're trying
meat,
to
and you get a dish
to
called family fricassee.
reason through it as
Horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
trying to validate why you are eating penguin eggs is not helping your case.
Ooh, it's a biggie! That we're finished here.
It's gonna take a long time before I can upgrade the Kuragane daggers.
Ooh, it's a biggie!
Not even worth my time.
Nope. I feel like everyone's just gonna cap their
It's a biggie!
about the same time.
Are you hurt? Can you
Dire foe.
Are we ready for this? You won't get any pity or compassion from.
Learning Dragon's Might, I guess, doesn't
Ooh, it's a biggie!
not amazingly effective when you on the enemy.
think we have a chance. Holy Serpent! Here! Holy Serpent! Here! Take the helmet! Take the side! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angels! Dark and light!
I miss every single pose.
It appears that we're finished here.
Oh?
Is that?
Grimoire? She's moving away.
Oh, and then we get to a fight. Skilly thing. Okay. Just Earth. Okay.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with Guile?
Oh.
I'll help you! Here's Grace! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Crash through! Finish!
Oh.
Can't go here. I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Crushing weight! Crash through! Short dragon! I'll heal the wounds, but I can't! Crash through! Short dragon! Take the habit! Holy Serpent! Crash through! With me! Take the habit! Crash through! Short dragon! Take the habit! Crash through!
Oh, nice level up on everybody. There's a 99 combo. I
So
think
she's
later you can get up
the
to like
same sort of
3
Mog
random
as Bianca?
skills.
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you. It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
I think you can get random skills that increase damage against specific enemies.
Training? She was an upperclassman.
Which I guess begs the question of,
We found this fascinating ancient tome,
is it
and
better
we were
to
hoping
just
you could read
get
it for us.
like
Goodness, Moggy
a
Lou.
low
You
tier
of all
weapon
people joining a
and then
team?
get a
I
bunch
didn't
of
know you
random
had it
skills that
in
increase
you.
damage against that specific foe type?
That gave me entertained.
Or is better to just
Well,
get the
I don't
like
need
highest
entertainment.
damage weapon with skills that deal increased damage against this enemy type?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are.
Just doesn't care.
Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it
Yeah,
on your
sure,
own?
why not?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
Miss
My
the opportunity to
tuition
call him
isn't
kiddo.
cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're
I know
looking
that
at
feeling
here.
all too well. I'm so used to speaking politely that I
language of
can't just.
ancient
When I
Averost.
speak with people, I
Had to
just
be the
can't
hard
not
one, of
be
course.
polite.
A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
You know, sometimes Velvet just needs a little bit.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should
Not
sue
wrong.
for his use of your likeness and get
Should
proper
sue.
compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
No,
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
I mean, you're the one that kind of baited her into.
Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
Called to help out. Resonated. Happening. Dirty 11. Wow. Gives attack and magic.
Are we ready for this?
Its guardian was...
Woo! It's a biggie!
Not especially.
finished here.
I do like that equipment does have different stats, so sometimes a higher rarity doesn't really mean a better piece. But for the time being, I will just be equipping the highest rarity possible. Until I get closer to the latter part of the game.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Are we ready for this?
It looks like no one is injured.
I knew this would be big.
Okay, there we go. Experience.
Scout.
Don't know how high it goes, but it appears to go to at least level 20. That's oh, got for the Harpy boss.
We will need
Harpy
to
go
be
lucky.
extremely wary.
This fire. Water and earth. starting it. Let's go with final damage on I was for final damage.
We will need to be extremely wary. Not bad.
You too.
We will need to be extremely wary. Well, that about does it.
That's Haria Village. Are we ready
To
for
the
this?
end, one and all.
There's a nice bit of nuance to making sure you attack enemies with their specific weaknesses. Instead of attacking enemies with their specific weaknesses instead of like just, oh, okay, so this skill is fire element. The enemy's immune to, or not immune to fire, resistant to fire. But it does extra damage against amorphous or something. Also the effects the skills have.
We're finished here. Let's go.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I wonder when I'm gonna run into the... Not gonna run
Just
into...
how does this
Fire bow. That's better be good. I mean... something. A bit of an hour.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things
So I
in
do
Haria
wonder,
village to be so laid
like
back.
any of the
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied
any
by
of
an
this is
exorcist.
orchestrated by the Abbey.
I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
One moment. Just walk over there and they immediately stop. There you go. Do I expect from a village like that? This? New weapon. Lots of lark boots. Another poison ward. Inevitably. Lots of drink. We'll be capping the flame wards pretty. Amphibial. Guess it doesn't matter if I buy an expensive one or a fully reposed. It doesn't matter which one I buy. Have to. Not every.
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
Exactly! It was the
I
discovery
don't
of a
know
century.
about that.
The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it interesting.
I don't.
So if you made an
don't
innovative
think
new
that.
type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
So you say.
I'll put my Choconito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Choconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
So
That's the most ridiculous
like one
thing
big
I've
poop
ever
joke.
heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want
Going
to
pretty
become
far
the
back
kind
there.
of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
Okay. If you say so. I can at least say I'd be somewhat concerned if I walked into a bathroom. There was a gel sitting in the toilet. That's the end where I'm saying. Yes. On where the last chest is. Fourth cat's chest. Cat spirit.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning,
We'll
in
have
fact.
to
You can help yourself to
do
that room
some
there.
farming later.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch?
For the
I really
three
do wanna
maps
study
here.
the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Amenoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
Earth pulse,
But
maybe?
how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
Anything?
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Amenoch. For unbroken
Well, actually, they
centuries,
said
a
that
line of his
village
priestesses
has its own
guided us.
traditions.
They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course! And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Amenoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem. All right, now it's up to...
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have
They
been a
turned the
demon blight
priestess
breakout
into a
here?
demon.
This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you, as I'm sure you've noticed.
It sounds like
Eisenbeak
deciphering
booty over
the
here.
text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially
Based
the
on
worst.
guesswork. Yeah, language is complicated. You have a lot of... One word might mean multiple different things, so you have to work based on
And
context
local
clues.
religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other
They
purpose?
definitely need it for some other purpose. Imagine we'll get attacked by demons. Short time we're here.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Wait, the analogy there?
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
The angry eye glasses are
well,
hilarious.
From what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says Sa, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Correct,
Okay.
but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
Came up with this.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
How would you read it then?
So like, San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Muson. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. All right, so if we
Okay.
apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words. I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Yeah, we'll move.
Well, any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
He's
Only
angry all the
because
time.
I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
Eight-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians? Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Probably.
Likely
But
so.
inevitably
But if we
something
want
will
to find out
happen.
what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Enominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Enominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away. But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Enominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Enominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Enominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians in Enominat's body are connected through Earth pulses.
Hey!
If
Yeah.
their job is to feed Enominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The place is where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Fancy
Temples
that.
and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
Most definitely.
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
Therian were to kill a Therian. What happened?
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
True.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
That's not a good
Both
sign.
gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
Oh, based on context clues, that doesn't sound too
And
great.
do you believe they're being held at the temple?
No, I believe something
no,
happened
ma'am.
to at least one of them.
I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
I don't have a ton of time. Probably just travel through here.
What's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No.
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Wonder.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor.
I don't think she was picking on Madame Eleanor.
Opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
I think that's just
You
your
really
opinion.
think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with
The
seaweed.
faces.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be
I don't think it's that they don't share anything in common.
They both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly, and Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
And why do you
It's
think
all right
that
if
is?
Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Okay.
We will need to be extremely wary.
See this? It's a killing blast! But I'm this close. I want this! Form zero! Thunder!
Well, that about does it.
The enemies being level 37, bit rough when my characters are level 27. It's pretty amazing how quickly the enemies creep up to your own character levels. Past them.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Yeah.
Come on, really?
And they're not really posing a challenge quite yet, but the fact that the levels are kind of getting up there and
Woo! It's a biggie!
my characters aren't really keeping up is going to create issues pretty soon.
victory is ours.
Up and go down.
Ooh, it's a biggie!
Your style is
A foe worth killing.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Hey, get down from up there.
fall here.
I was thinking that.
All right.
Wait. Battle sign.
A foe worth killing.
Well, that about does it.
So two different directions. Go up or down.
A foe worth killing.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Down we go.
Woo! It's a biggie! No mercy!
Stop fooling around. Are we ready
I
for
want
this?
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Takes increasingly more time to craft items, but also increasingly more time to level up.
That all you got?
We're finished here. Let's go.
A foe worth killing.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Not ready to feel the burn?
Woo! It's a biggie!
Come on, really?
Eleanor's almost capped. I don't know how mobile this massive might be. Might also go complicated.
Woo!
I
It's
can
a biggie!
Earth. Kind of just. Oh, 41.
I hear disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Deadlocking it.
No escape!
I don't really need.
We will need to be
Way
extremely
better.
wary.
time gets close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
No, I can't. I'll die here. Disgraceful.
Can't hit it. The difficulty with this is not anything other than just the fact that you get pushed away from the key so you can't hit it.
Disgraceful.
Hope you're on hardwood or above. That could actually be really, really good. Just infinite break soul if you got lucky in it. If nothing else, that was annoying just because it pushed you away. There was nothing else annoying about that. Can't hit it. Can't hit it.
Woo! It's a biggie!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
A foe worth killing. short weapon is effective up close.
And training.
Almost right. Oh, we got it. Rising Falcon. Dives here and dives down on the enemy like a raptor. That might. I mean, that would work well with Swallow Dance. Swallow Dance. I can only use so many.
A forward
Oh wow, that's.
Well, that about does it.
Quite the Rising Falcon might be a going pretty far up into the air. A lot more than little gap flows, right?
A forward
Come on, really?
That's also work.
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat
No, let's
don't
not.
be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Excellent question.
I knew this would be big.
All right.
Master of Trivia. Huh? I really don't like it. Guys, it'll be a long while.
Laffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy? Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal. How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast? I don't know. It's a new kind
Hello,
of beetle,
person.
so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs? Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating? Right?
What guy
So
doesn't
which
find
kind
them
of beetle do
fascinating?
you think it is? Rhino or stag? Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell. I didn't know there was
And
a
the
way
surefire way to tell will not work.
But if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream! Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway. Yay! Thanks, Laffy Set. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
No.
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu. You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad.
Oh, they'll get into a
Real
fight.
man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle. I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy Set. He's already volunteered.
I can do this? Just you watch. This smell is the most bad thing that ever batted it. Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open. Hey, wake up! Wake up, Bienfu! Miss Mogulu, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded. He looks like he's having a bad dream.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the
I
book
just couldn't
belt.
help
That's
it.
right.
What are those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an
enemy has me cornered. I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
What?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no idea that was possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Magilou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laphicet?
He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on
Didn't know before?
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
What's the heavy book?
Hey, Magilou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly
It weighs
knows no
exactly
bounds,
the same
doesn't
weight
it,
as all the rest of the books.
Nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully oppressively heavy.
Magilou, your face is
I
going
actually wasn't expecting that. That's a pretty good play on the definition of heavy. I will say that. Quite the impressive wretch of the definition. We're almost halfway there. I spent a little bit too much time on it for fighting battles. Because you actually need to In terms of equipment, it seems a lot more effective to just farm equipment. If they can drop it. Can at least get one. Nothing left. And the remaining 3 maps. Like that spirit's cool. Action light bottle full.
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
There should be a save point here after probably a cutscene. Or... Alright, we shall call it there for now. Later.